Got my alarm going off.
Um. Okay. Hi, everybody. Um. This is another installment of Gator Talk with my with my co-host Adrian Green, and I'm Alex Perez. Take it away, partner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. And wherever you are, maybe in the world, we say hello from sunny Florida. And a game in which we seen the Florida Gators take on the Ole Miss Rebels, and they lost by 10, of course, um, by a score of 24-34. And the game was definitely a better effort than the Kentucky game last week. However, the outcome was still the same. The Gators failed to put up any type of offense in the second half. Um, Play calling was suspect. Defense did everything they could until they couldn't. And hence your result, a 10-point loss to the Ole Miss Rebels, who are coached by the coach that they're trying to coach. So there's a
Um.
lot of back and forth going on.
Um. Yep. You you hit the nail on the head. They they want Lane Kiffin. Um,
Yep, they want them.
but I I heard from my sources that there was a meeting, from they 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 met somewhere, and it was in talks, you know, about bringing Lane Kiffin to Florida. That's all I know from one of my sources. Um, so thought about this game, I thought that they played played good as always, and at the end they couldn't hold it together as always. Um, do you have any? What was your thoughts about this big upset the about this game?
Yeah, I was speaking with my wife before the game started, and I told my wife, I said, if the Gators can score 34 points, they may have a chance to win this game. And she was like, "Oh, well, they got 24 points," and I said, "Yeah, but if they can't score at least 34 points, they don't stand a chance to win this game. It don't matter how much they score in the first half." I told her if they don't score 30 points, they don't stand a chance. And just like I said, they scored 24 points. They couldn't muster up any more points. I don't know what need. I mean, at this point, it ain't really much you can change. It ain't really much you can do. The offense is what it is. It just comes down to players got to make plays. And right now, Florida got talent, but they don't have playmakers. And the playmakers that they do have, they're all injured. So that's another issue. What are they doing from a training facility standpoint? where they have so many guys that's just on the injured list. I mean, everybody got injuries, but Florida's injury list is extensive. They lost Banks for the year. They lost L.J. McCray for the year. Dallas
Um,
Wilson for the year. Everybody gone for the year, and that's just unheard of. All your impact players, they're gone for the year.
and and what was the instant of their injuries? Have you heard anymore?
I just know Caleb Banks had surgery. He's done. Aaron Gates, he had shoulder surgery on his shoulder. He's done. Dallas Wilson, he having surgery on his foot. He's done. LJ McCray, he having surgery on a lower leg, a lower body part. He's done for the rest of the year. Eugene Wilson, he had some kind of injury to one of his lower legs or something like that. He's done for the rest of the year. Um, who else done for the rest of the year? Um, One of the running backs, Webb, he never played a snap this year after he had ACL surgery. Um, one of the Duke, one of the young running backs, he got injured, but I think he is finally back. He hurt his shoulder or something like that, and he missed the last 4 games. So as soon as you did have some young talent on the field, he got hurt, and we never seen him again. So
Um,
something is going on, man, with the physical training. These players just they something is going on.
um, I I said that on my mm, post game show this weekend
Hmm.
on my YouTube, and I said something is going on at the University of Florida, but
Hmm.
we don't know go, what is going on. Could could you try and break that down for me to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, man. Far as I know, man, the strength and conditioning falls up under the new strength and conditioning coordinator that they have in place. Um, and I don't know if they're not doing enough exercises. I don't know if it's because it's all soft tissue injuries. And when it's a soft tissue injury, it's a place, it's an area on the body that's not being worked as much. And
Yeah.
so for Florida to have such high numbers with lower body injuries, that's the spot where you really need to emphasize lower body training, more than anything. So something is definitely going on with the lower body injuries, but just to try and stick a pin in it, man, you can't pinpoint what the problem is. Only the training staff and the nutrition staff can give you a better answer, but at this moment they haven't released any statements about all the injuries that done happened to this team. This team is definitely decimated by injury. So you're looking at a skeleton of what Florida should be. So even if they had everybody healthy, maybe they win 6 or 7 games. But this team at the offensive line and defensive line, it's just not the same team. They not playing with the same energy as the team last year, man. And they got the coach fired. I mean, that ought to say a lot about the players and how they playing this year. You played so bad and so uninspired. Not that they wasn't trying to play hard, because I do believe that they were trying to play hard, but the coaches didn't make the right decisions earlier in the year when DJ wasn't centered yet, when he hadn't came into his own. He wasn't healthy enough. You should have played another quarterback until he was healthy enough. That would have bought Billy Napier some time until DJ was ready to play. But he's the shiny new 5 star that everybody want to see play, and he just wasn't ready to play this year.
We look looking down the schedule. I think we only got 2 more games left. And
Yes, sir.
who do you think is gonna going to going to going to play that role and step up and help the team out?
At this juncture, man, it's yet to be seen because like I said, the guys are playing hard. It's just they're running out of gas because ain't nobody behind them. They literally don't have the depth. They don't have the depth. They just don't have the players. The players are hurt. So no matter what the Gators do in the first half, if they don't have a 10, 12 point lead, there's no way they can win any of these last 2 games if they don't build some kind of cushion.
The,
DJ
the,
haven't given you anything. The offense haven't given you anything in the second half. Period. Anything. They haven't given you anything.
is there any other other freshmen that they can put in the game to give the Gators some kind of momentum, you know, some kind of um
Mm, mm.
ne- some kind of necessary help at this point. I don't
I
know.
mean, maybe they can because, like, if 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 the freshmen play because they can only play 4 games without burning a red shirt, so they may have a couple of players that they may be able to throw in, like a couple of receivers, maybe a couple of old linemen. Tremel can play the last 2 games without burning up a red shirt. But at this point, I mean, do you let DJ just finish out the year, try and get you a win? Or do you just play both quarterbacks and just start getting Tremel some experience?
I would say if I'm not mistaken, play Mel Jones
Hmm.
and 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 just to see where it goes. Do like a you know like you've seen in the previous games. They had like two c- quarterbacks come in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's worth a shot, man. Like I say, at this point, you got to try something different. And my goal would be just to get Tremel some experience. And and if you could get him some experience, that'd be cool. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt.
Every everybody around Gainesville has been saying, why don't you put in jo- Jamel Jones? Why don't you put it in this quarterback and give him a shot? So I don't know. I don't know what to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, it ain't nothing that you can do, partner. You just gotta sit back and enjoy the show. You gotta sit back and enjoy the show. You got 2 games left in Gainesville, and this year coming up, you're gonna have a new coach with new players, and you know this season is
Yeah,
a wrap.
they're saying with the coach hire, it's gonna be probably um mm, before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving. That's that's from one of my sources, you know.
Yep, that sound about right. Hmm.
And we'll see what happens from there. I don't know, but you know, this team has so much talent. I don't know what happened
Yep,
this year with all this
coaching,
injuries and
coaching, injuries and coaching, man. We got robbed. There's no other way to put it. We got robbed. The talent is there. The coaching ain't. These guys are undeveloped. The coaching is not there. So listen, in closing, because I do have to get back to the kids and to the wife, um, I would just like to encourage everybody to try and enjoy this next game. They play Tennessee in the swamp. I would say come out, be loud, be vocal, support these players, and just get ready for next year, man. Maybe we can spoil Tennessee's season. Maybe we can beat our arch rival Florida State next week, the week after next, and let's just support the players, man. This season is a wrap. It's a wrap. So now we just try and play spoiler. That's all we need to do. We need to play spoiler.
yeah, and th- this there's gotta be something that that we can look forward to for next year when they bring in the new
That's right.
coach. I I hope and I
Yes,
pray
sir.
that it'll be a better season next year when we do this show again. I hope that that we
Yes, sir.
will be that we will be looking at some more wins for
Yep.
next year.
Yep. We will. We will. Everything gonna work itself out, man. Let's just take it one day at a time, one moment at a time, and let's just enjoy these next 2 games at home in the swamp. Just come out, be loud, support the kids. They can use the support, and like we always say, man, and then in all kind of weather, Gators stick together, and that's why we come to you, to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us God. So with that being said, partner, it's been good. I'm gonna let you wrap up the show with a couple of closing remarks. But man, I want you to know that we appreciate all that you do, and we want you to keep up the good work, and we love you.
And I love you too, partner. Thank you for trying to, you know, get away from the kids for a little while to do this show with me. I appreciate it because
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know it's kind of hard. So, um, thank,
Oh yeah.
thank,
Hmm.
thank you always for doing this with me. Until
All right, no
next time,
problem, partner.
until next time, partner. Until the next show. Thank you for all your help and go Gators.
Yes, sir. Go Gators, and to everybody out there, be safe, be blessed, and in all kind of weather, Gators stick together. Go Gators.
Go Gators. Thank you. Well, guys. Um, m- my, my partner Adrian Green said it best. With all the injuries and with all the coaching changes, they 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 fired Billy Napier. They brought on Billy Gonzalez to to fi- to finish out this year. Um, and hopefully they will be another another head coach of the Florida Gators will be announced soon. Could it could it be Lane Kiffin? We don't know know yet, but we have to wait until after Thanksgiving or before to to find that out. Um, all I can say is is keep your head up and in all types of weather. In all types of weather, Gators stick together, and hopefully we can win these last two games of the season coming up soon. Um, we this is a team that that wants to win. They they play hard. They do whatever they can do to get ready for every game. This is a team that play hard and doesn't stop until the the last quarter of the game, and where has this talent gone? It it's gone to injuries. We are injury prone right now. Can Billy Gonzalez put in Jamel Jones or or DJ or DJ Lagway in the game. Um, for these last two games, we we shall see what happens. Maybe we can squeak out a win, and maybe we can. It all depends on what what's gonna happen down there on that down down there on that field. But I believe when you're a Florida Gator and you finish, you, you're supposed to finish whatever stuff you gotta get done. Like my partner says, just enjoy these last two games because and let's start looking forward until next year. That's all we can do for right now, and pray and hope that we will squeak out a win on these last two games against Tennessee and Florida State. We gotta get a win from those two teams. This season is a wrap, guys. I don't know what else to say about this Gator team. Just hold hold your head high and and just just sit back and watch these these Gators play and get ready for next year, guys. There's always next year. Maybe we'll have a better coach by next year. You don't even know, but at least the Gators are trying. So um, on behalf of my co-host Adrian Green, and on behalf of um 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 um, Mr. Mike Collins. It's great to be a Gator when the Gators win. It's not so great to be a Gator when the Gators lose. Even though we win or lose, we're supposed to stick by our team no matter what happens. We're supposed to stick by our team no matter what happens, guys. And that's all I gotta say. On behalf of my co-host Adrian Green, that does great work as always, and on behalf of Mr. Mike Collins, we say good night and go Gators, everybody, and God bless you. They say that some some teams are better than others, but Ole Miss took it to the Gators and came out on top. Thank you for watching and good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. And go Gators.